What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is enought, and I bring you guys another commentary. And today we're looking at the gun called the Number. It's an auto rifle and it's energy weapon. It's one of the better energy weapons in the game for auto rifle. At least you have this one in your Skift, which is pretty similar, but this one has some features that I like. That is better than the Euro Skift. So what I like to run is Candle PS, like greatly increased handling speed, slightly increased range. Extended mags give you more magazine size, and it decreases your reload speed a little bit or greatly, but it's hardly noticeable. And then I got high impact reserves. Rounds at the end of the magazine deal more damage, so you do a little bit extra damage every time you run low on ammo, which is nice, you know. And I have arc mod on it. I think arc is the best damage mods in the game for your weapons. That's why I'm using that. And I got gift of the 9 like shaders on it because I think it looks nice. And yeah, so we should go check this out and see what this bad boy can do. This is how it looks when you have it in your hand. It's pretty good. The recoil of it is pretty manageable, as you can see. It's not anything special. Like, I'm barely controlling it right now, and you can see if like that's a fallen from a far distance, it's not going to be hard to hit. And if I'm controlling it, it's a little bit easier. You can see like it's not even spreading that much. Like a whole mag like that, you see, it's really good. So I'm gonna find a place to test this weapon out and show you guys really how powerful this gun is. Alrighty then, so we're back here, boys, with the weapon, and we're gonna test it out. This is the last sector where I usually farm credits and so on. And as you see, it has a fairly good amount of damage. You see, it hasn't at all, like doesn't have a lot of recoil. It's easy to hit people even when you're jumping. I'm gonna try that out and show you guys how easy really it is to hit people when you're jumping. I'm gonna save the boss for last so I can show you guys how melty this gun is. And I'm using it on a Warlock, so I don't know if that has any effect, but I'm going to sustain, and I think this is actually a good gun to have for sustain build. You can just see it's just melting people. It's really easy to control the recoil, as I said. The rate of fire is fairly quick. You can see it kills like the big brutes in a fairly good manner as well. I'm just gonna do that so I don't get killed. That's not gonna be good for a video, is it? So you see, it's really fairly it just shreds through people. Does a lot of damage. It's just overall a good gun. I guess you can find guns that has, or auto rifle that has more damage per round or higher rate of fire, but this gun is just pretty good at everything. That's mainly why I like to use it. I use the Euros gift as well, but this one is just, you know, it's more unique. There's not a lot of people that actually has it or use it, like especially in PvP where I've seen it. And in raids, for that matter. I used it in raids a couple of times, and it's like, I wouldn't say it's one of the better auto rifles. Either this one, Origin Story, or your Gift is the one that I would have gone with, because it's what I'm used to, you know. So I see it's just a really good gun, and if you have like something like this to compensate for the range, this is usually what I like to use for my scout rifle, or for my auto rifles. Just to have a scout or have a revolver handgun or something like that. Just because it does a lot more damage, and you're a little bit more versatile at ranges and on close quarters, because that auto rifle is good on both close quarters and on ranges. So yeah, you know, it's just overall good setup when it comes to stuff. I'm just gonna blow this motherfucker up like this. So you know, it's just what you want from this auto rifle, I guess. Do you want to die? There you go. So we don't got the big boy left, do we? Let's see if there's anybody left. Okay, so there should be 2 left. So if we go for this guy, you can see how we don't got any ammo on it, which kind of sucks, but you can tell how good this gun is when it actually comes to just using just spraying targets with it. Basically, it's pretty much one of the better. As I said, I would recommend it a lot to you guys, just because it really does a lot of damage and has a good recoil pattern, and it's really controllable. I can control it with I don't really need to like concentrate when I'm using it, so I wouldn't say that, you know, you could use it for everything, raid, PvP, farming, grinding, whatever you want. But the computers that, like, you have the Euros gift, I haven't used it since, you know, before the raid. I stopped using it before the raid came out. So you see, like, the Euros gift is a little bit like, I would say it's similar, but this one I think has a little bit more damage, as you can see. It has the same amount of damage, but it's just, I don't know, it's hard to explain how it feels, because it just feels so good shooting with it, and it feels really stable, and the damage, as I said a lot of times, is really good, and so is the recoil. The rate of fire is okay. The only downside with it is the reload when you then have on extended mags. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed and you found this guide a little bit helpful, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe as it really helps me out, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Bye bye, take care.